Now. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chad Mira.
And I'm Lauren Culber. Thanks for watching. In our top story tonight, 45,000 people across the U.S. died last year from overdosing on drugs and medications. More than 42,000 of those were from opiates.
That means there are more opioid-related deaths than those from car accidents and gun violence combined. Renee Cooper spent the day researching why that is and how it started.
The U.S. uses 80% of the world's opiates, and we only have 5% of the population. So this has become a huge problem in the last 10 years.
Dr. Solberg works here in the ER at CHI St. Alexius. He told me he tended to 3 to 4 overdoses himself last week. Now that doesn't include patients other doctors saw. And the opioid crisis has come full circle for hospitals nationwide.
Street drug use is starting as prescription drugs and progressing into illicit drugs as time goes by.
A drug enforcement agent shared this graph with us, showing a steep rise in heroin usage in the Bismarck-Mandan area since 2015. We won't show his face and disguised his voice because of the nature of his job.
We've had to make a conscious effort to target opiates because we're seeing so many overdoses, and we're seeing the real danger to our community lies in these drugs.
And there are a lot more synthetic opiates on the market today versus 10 years ago. This chart compares the strength of several opiates drug enforcement agents are used to seizing. Heroin is 5 times the strength of morphine, but the latest drug, fentanyl, is 50 to 100 times the strength of morphine, and carfentanil is 10 to 100,000 times more powerful.
I think we're finding about an equal mix across the board, but they're all opiates, whether they're synthetic or actual, they're all the same effect on people and they're being abused the same way.
The agent told me this bag of fentanyl is enough to kill 12,000 people. And opioid addiction does not discriminate rich, poor, or any other demographics.
When it comes to the addiction of opioids and opiates, it's truly an epidemic. We're seeing it in all walks of life and everywhere, and the addiction is so powerful, people can't escape it.
Renee Cooper, KX News.
The agent tells us the problem started in the early 2000s when the pharmaceutical companies sold doctors on these pain meds and the idea that patients should not endure any pain. There was a 4-fold increase in pain medication prescriptions following this push.
The suicide rate in North Dakota